Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
We've got a chance now for our starting lineups. From point guard to center, this game should be a good one.
And who doesn't love a good rivalry, guys? Especially between two teams in the same conference.
I know I do, because it always makes these kinds of games much more interesting.
I wouldn't be surprised if things got a little chippy tonight. I mean, I can't wait for this one.
Now here is Canada. Pass to Gray. Jones. To the middle. Here's Griner.
That's in, coming off an assist from Ryan Howard.
Not afraid to play rough and rugged. Griner shows the ability to power through contact.
Marina Mabry on the wing. Pass to Nelson Adota.
6 on the shot clock. Down low.
And the basket by Mabry.
Just dropping it in the hoop. Mabry attacking with confidence in the paint.
And about 1 minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Howard. Banked in off the glass.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebounding, effort.
Now here is Queen. Here's Nelson Adota.
Charles the screen. Inside. Right through the D for the layup.
Because of Charles's unique combination of strength and length, she's able to beat shot contests down low.
Here's Canada. Gray outside. Back to Jones. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
These inside looks are what Jones is all about, and she knows how to outwork the defense.
Now here's Hartley, guarded by Canada.
And here's Nelson Adota.
Three-pointer. Good on the triple.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here is Canada. Outside Howard. Back to Canada. Shoots over Hartley.
The shot by Canada, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Marina Mabry on the wing.
There's the three. And no good. The dream trail.
A late second-round pick in 2019, Marina Mabry sure has carved out a nice role for herself over time.
Well, she never gave up on herself despite slipping far in the draft. She continued to work on her game and has proven how multi-talented a player she is. Her story is definitely inspirational.
Here's Nelson Adota.
To the inside. Charles. Howard with the rebound. Outside Canada. Pass to Gray. Reiner. Canada with it. Just 5 to shoot. Jones right side. Off the mark. Her first miss of the game. 1 for 2.
Mabry with it.
And it's Jones picking her up.
Right side Mabry.
Back to Hartley. To the paint. Charles with the bucket.
Adept at getting to the rim. A little screen will never hurt Charles, too. She just loves to finish.
Pass to Gray. Reiner. Now here is Canada. There's the triple. That's a miss, her second after 2 shots. Hartley outside. Pass to Nelson Adota. Charles the screen. Now Nelson Adota shoots over Jones. And a shot by Nelson Adota, no good. Now here is Canada. She's guarded by Hartley. Now Gray. Gray is screen. Now here's Griner. Defense right on her. Jones left side. Count the basket.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play.
Man, I hope this game keeps on going forever.
Now here's Hartley. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Here's Nelson Adota. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That'll be on Brianna Jones. All right, I know you're both wildly unqualified, but I'm going to make you GMs for the day here. Do you go with a deep team or a top-heavy roster?
I'm going top-heavy. You need elite talent to win in this league, and multiple stars always help with that.
Yeah, I agree, and I'll throw in the talent pool in this league is just so deep. Those so-called depth players, they're still really good.
That one is no good.
Well, they should be in front right now, but she'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty.
Howard. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Gotta love the aggressiveness. Howard is superb at getting fouled on the way up.
That's her first trip to the line.
2 shots.
First one falls for her.
You know, Ryan Howard has got a good sense for finding her shots, and she is always ready to attack, which means the defense essentially has to watch her at all times.
Off on that one, so she goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Well, Tina Charles has always had an impressive and versatile skill set, Brian.
Yeah, she's led the league both in scoring and rebounds before. She's a true double-double threat on any night and impacts the game in so many ways.
Now here's Mabry. Over Canada. And the basket by Mabry.
A very effective shooter. Mabry well within her range there. Almost a layup if she's open.
Now here is Canada. Mabry covering. Pass to Gray. Canada. Screen by Griner. Jordan Canada, and that's good.
In the 2-player game, Jordan Canada can do anything. Dish it, take it, just deadly.
Outside Mabry. Right wing. Hartley outside. Pass to Nelson Adota. Queen. She's guarded by Griner. For 3. Here's Nelson Adota. Hartley outside. Queen with the screen. Over Gray. Hartley's shot is off.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Now here is Canada. Mabry covering. Gray outside. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range.
Supremely confident in her scoring abilities. Gray, she'll make you pay.
Now here's Hartley. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Outside Mabry. Screen by Charles. Queen. From deep three-point range. That one is off.
Now, sometimes you just want to show off your range.
I mean, we already know how good her range is, so I don't know why she's firing from that deep.
Gray is screen. Now here's Griner. She's tightly guarded. Jones, guarded by Charles. Jones misses. Now here's Mabry, guarded by Canada. Hartley outside. Pass to Nelson Adota. Back to Hartley. Tries to snap the cold streak, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Atlanta in the lead. Canada with it. Gray is screen. And here's Griner. Clock at 6 to the inside. Gray in the post. Mabry covering. Pass to Gray. Now Griner. Outside Canada. The three. And that's collected by Tina Charles. Now here's Hartley. Not a lot of room. And here's Queen. Back to Hartley. From deep. Howard with the rebound. Atlanta with the ball. 3-point lead. Pass to Canada. Back to Howard. Inside. A nice shot by Griner.
Tremendous offensive feel and touch from Griner. When Brittany gets in that close to the hoop, good night.
Now Mabry. Hartley left side. Pass to Nelson Adota. Hartley. Here's Nelson Adota. Good, and the assist goes to Bria Hartley.
They carried out the plan perfectly that time around.
Here's Canada. Now here's Griner. Howard the screen. Now here's Griner. For three, Jordan Canada. They grab their own miss. Here's Jones. True on the 14-footer.
She's definitely got that shot in her arsenal.
Mabry with it. Hartley right side. Pass to Nelson Adota. 5 to shoot. Queen with the ball. Guarded by Howard. From 17 feet out. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. And here's Canada. Now Gray. Queen covering. From deep.
Oh, count it. Count it. That's going to count.
ATB at the buzzer.
Some free points right there at the buzzer.
That was the definition of a prayer.
And it was answered.
And so the first quarter in the books. Dream out in front, leading by 8. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. All right. right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And looking at what we've seen from the Dream, what do you guys think?
I love the effort on the glass right out of the gate from them.
And it takes effort from all 5 players to get a rebounding advantage like this.
Here's Sheldon. Pass to Queen. Now here is Queen. Defended by Coffee. Sheldon outside.
Queen with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3.
Sheldon gets the bucket.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
And Atlanta has possession. It's a 5-point game. Back to Gray. Fires for 3. Sinks the triple.
It's Gray's understanding of spacing and movement that, to me, help her navigate around the court so well.
Here's Peters.
Back to Sheldon. Pass to Queen.
Peters.
Sheldon.
Queen covering. Fires from deep. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. Now Gray. To the middle. Here's Coffee. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Queen. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. It's going to be on Alicia Gray.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old school defense, just telling them no easy layups, as simple as that, and I like to see it.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And coaching so difficult in this league. What do you think is an underrated skill for head coaches?
Motivation. I mean, there are so many games. The travel is difficult. So having your team at close to 100% is big, making sure they're locked in.
And I think it's rotations and fitting the pieces together. You want to find out what the best combinations are, because it's about more than just throwing talent out there.
We're now around a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. And here's Queen.
Yo, watch this, watch this.
Launches it. And Queen pulls it down.
Sheldon outside.
Down low. Now here is Queen. She's covered closely. The layup off target. Gray with it.
Guarded now by Sheldon.
And that one's good. Coffee.
I like how Gray plays with her head up and scans the floor. To me, that's always going to be a recipe for success.
Now here's Sheldon.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter.
Pass to Queen. Back to Sheldon.
Peters takes the 3. A rebound by Hillman. Atlanta leading. Here's Gray. Sinks that one from the post.
With the wide array of offensive moves, Gray will pretty much make you pick your poison when you're guarding her.
Home team.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second quarter.
Sheldon.
Queen covering. Now Peters. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. 5 on the clock. Here's Queen. Dream with the rebound. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play. Here's Walker Kimbrough. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Peters, covered by Walker Kimbrough. An easy 2 points on the layup.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
Inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Allen.
Guarded by Canada. Gray outside. Over Sheldon. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Pass to Queen.
Allen out to the right wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Was not phased at all by the bigger defender on her. And in the low block, I thought she might be a little phased.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that would be her comfort zone, but hey, she looked pretty comfortable right there, didn't she?
Now here's Jones. 6 points for her. Pass to Canada. Just 4 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Gray. Tried to bank it in, but misses.
Up top, Allen.
Guarded by Canada. And it's Queen with the foul. That's her first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Canada. Pass to Griner. Gray. Griner with the screen. The drive by Alicia Gray. Canada with the bucket.
With sound awareness and passing skills, Gray is able to find teammates and get them the ball.
Sheldon outside.
Here's Peters. Outside Charles. Mabry. 6 to shoot.
Pass to Queen.
Now here's Charles. Throws back up. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
The tenacity from Charles on this play. Absorbs a foul, but still manages to release the shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And when you look at the last few WNBA Finals matchups, it looks like we're in the super team era, fellas.
Oh, absolutely. Free agency playing a major role in who wins it all. New York and Vegas last year adding major pieces via big-time signings in the offseason.
And top-end talent is ultimately what wins in the playoffs. I think we'll continue to see super teams get formed.
Now here's Gray. She's got 11. That one good for 2.
Well, it's just what she does. Gray, she just scores points, providing a punch tonight, getting it done.
Pass to Peters. Back to Mabry. Charles the screen. To the right side.
Here's Sheldon. They get the rebound.
Second chance shot. And the layup good by Charles.
I admire Charles's business-like approach on the boards. She's relentless about keeping possessions alive.
Pass to Gray. Griner with the ball. Gray is screen. Outside Canada. Jones right side. Good D by Tina Charles.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Here's Peters, and she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call.
Substitution for your home team. Nelson Adele.
Atlanta in the lead. Now here is Canada. 5 points in the game. Pass to Howard. Jones inside, working on Charles. Back to Jones. Outside Howard. Shot clock at 5. Gray buries it from 3-point range.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting, keep shooting.
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing them?
Now here's Hartley. Pass to Nelson Adota. Back to Hartley. Let's go with a 3. And Jones pulls it down. Outside Howard. And a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in.
Just slicing her way to the rim. Howard showing just how dangerous she is when she's in attack mode.
Pass to Queen. And there's the 3-second violation.
Boneheaded play, guys. Plain and simple.
And mistakes like that are going to make it very hard for them to get out of this hole.
And that's part of the reason why they're in this hole.
Canada with it. She's got 5. Pass to Howard. He shoots again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. And here's Queen. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Nelson Adota. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Third team foul. At the line for your home team, Olivia Nelson Adota.
Shooting 2.
2 shots.
And she makes the first. The Dream making a switch here. No good on the second free throw. Outside Howard. She scores with that shot, and she's now 3 for 8.
And even against stiff interior defense, Howard stays committed. She never even thought about giving up on the play.
Now here's Hartley. Out to the wing. Now Queen. Shot clock at 6. Her first shot coming late. It's rebounded by Atlanta. And they're pushing it up. And the basket by Walker Kimbrough.
Well, just a fantastic point guard. Jordan Canada is who you want running your offense.
Now here's Hartley, guarded by Canada. Marina Mabry on the wing. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea. but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
Here's Canada. 5 points in the game. Outside Howard. Canada, she's guarded by Hartley. Back to Howard. And a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in.
With good size for the guard position, Ryan Howard is able to use that size to stretch the floor.
Pass to Nelson Adota. Charles the screen. From the top of the key. A rebound by Ryan Howard. And here the Dream. A 17-point lead, and it's their biggest. Howard the screen. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Defense is right there. Jordan Canada for 3. Her 5th miss. Now 2 for 7 from the floor. Outside Mabry. To the inside. Charles. Score the basket. Her 4th, and she's only missed 1 of her 5 shots tonight. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Howard. 9 points in the game. Reiner with the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Okay, well, part of what makes Griner a great center is her ability to execute the pick and roll effectively.
Hartley with it. Guarded by Canada. Pass to Hartley. Back to Mabry. From past the arc, gets a 3-pointer to fall.
Extremely confident at the arc. Mabry knows she has the skill to knock these shots down.
Now here's Howard, guarded by Charles. Outside Howard, over Charles. Tries again. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Dream, leading by 14. And we will see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball in just a bit. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters. It's been an outstanding game from Gray.
Well, the threes have been falling for her at an incredible rate. That first half, absolutely ridiculous.
And here in the second, she's got to just keep taking them and keep making them. There is no reason for her to stop.
Now here's Hartley. Pass to Nelson Adota. Charles the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Hartley. Over Canada. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Getting fancy with it. You see Bria Hartley demonstrating some of her crazy dribble skills.
Pass to Gray. Reiner. Outside Howard. Over Queen. Howard, that's good.
Tough distance, but you know what? Howard can hit it with ease.
Now here's Hartley, guarded by Canada. Out to the left wing. Queen with the ball. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Howard with the rebound. Gray outside.
After winning Rookie of the Year, there were high expectations for Alicia Gray in the years to follow.
Yeah, and that can be a bit of a burden, but give Gray credit. She's grown her game and become an all-star.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Third quarter of basketball, we're about 1.5 minutes in. Now here's Hartley. D right on her. Outside Mabry. 4 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Some impressive creativity from Mabry, operating the pick and roll like a surgeon.
Outside Canada. Outside Howard. Picked by Jones. Shoots from the baseline and misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Mabry. 10 points for her. To the middle and stolen by Gray. Pass break, here come the Dream. Over Mabry, and Gray gets it to go.
Yeah, Gray is comfortable playing an up-tempo style of basketball, mainly because she'll do whatever the team needs.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Hartley outside. Clock at 6. Charles. Marina Mabry for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, you see her play tonight, and a night like tonight for Mabry, it's why she's in the league, to score and score in bunches.
Pass to Jones. Gray. Screen by Griner. Shoots the three. Gray, that's good.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's been
Tim.
a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Hartley. Now Queen. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
Big blunder there. That could cost them.
And a terrible time for it to happen when they're trying to cut down this lead.
Awful.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Jones outside. Pass to Gray. Screen by Griner. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. To Howard. And here's Canada. She's guarded by Hartley. And here is Gray. 6 on the shot clock. The three. They shoot again. And Jones lays it up and in.
And that was some excellent positioning from Jones on the offensive glass, getting herself room to grab the ball and send it back.
Hartley outside. Pass to Nelson Adota. Charles the screen. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Griner. Here's Howard. And she uses the glass on the layup.
They'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can make.
Now here's Mabry. Gray defending. Will it go? And she comes up with the deuce. And Atlanta has possession. Here's Gray. 23 points in the game. Pass to Canada. Now Griner. Howard. Queen covering. Screen by Griner. From outside the arc. Ryan Howard, and that's good.
Well, when Howard is knocking down threes, Ryan is unguardable.
Hey, switch back with me. Ice, 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 ice.
Now here's Hartley. She's guarded closely.
Over here.
Mabry.
Oh, hit me, hit me. Help me out. Eyes on the paint. Watch left.
Charles the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Yes, and a nice assist from Marina Mabry.
So adept at reading defenses. Mabry is also pretty skilled at finding teammates off the pick and roll.
Pass to Gray. Outside Howard.
Get it.
Gray over Mabry. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Now here's Hartley. Now Nelson Adota. All alone. The rebound by Gray. Outside Canada.
Yo, 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 watch this, watch this.
Pass to Gray. Howard.
Come on, watch.
Griner with the ball. Launches a three. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Man, oh man, if Griner gets going on her jumper, it's good night. Too many options for her offensively.
Hartley with it. Over to the wing. And here's Queen. Right side Mabry. Hartley outside. Elbow shot. And it's Atlanta with the rebound.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
Now Canada. She's got 5. Here's Howard. Makes that one fall. It's her 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
What a smart feed by Canada. She's got a great eye for finding those ready shooters.
Hartley outside. Outside Mabry. Lets the three fly. Griner with the rebound. And Atlanta has possession. They lead by 23, and that's the most we've seen. Pass to Jones. Here's Howard. Softly drops in the floater.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They've played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Now here is Queen. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside Mabry. Looking to end the run. That's good again. And her 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
A player who knows their role. If a teammate sets up Mabry, she's got the green light to fire.
Pass to Howard. Over Queen. Offensive board. It's good.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
And here's Nelson Adota. Charles the screen. To the paint. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's an 86% accuracy mark. And the dream call time here.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, and never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
To Walker Kimbrough. Lets the floater go. That one goes. Count it. Here's Sheldon. Here's Queen. Guarded by Howard.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Up top, Sheldon.
Here's Marshall.
Back to Sheldon.
4 on the shot clock. Nelson Adota. Here's Peters. No good on the triple. Outside Howard. Coffee. Now here is Queen. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Sheldon with it.
Pass to Peters. Queen with the ball, guarded by Howard. Here's Marshall. Shot clock at 6. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And here's Queen. Outside Howard. Now here is Queen.
Defended by Sheldon.
Now here is Queen. Guarded closely. Howard misses. Now here is Queen. Covered by Walker Kimbrough. Pass to Nelson Adota. Sheldon. And here's Nelson Adota. Now Peters. Queen covering. Gets it to go from downtown. Outside Howard. The floater. The shot that time not on target. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Dream delivering the blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Here's Queen. Gray outside. Queen defended by Mrs. Incredible. Now Hillman. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Now here's Gray. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Peters. They set the screen from the arc. Rebounded by Walker Kimbrough. And so here's Atlanta. The three ball. The shot, no good. Now here's Mrs. Incredible. She's guarded closely. And it's Atlanta with the rebound.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
Gray outside. Screen by Coffee. This one for three. Alicia Gray. That one's good.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. Pass to Sheldon. To the inside. And there it is. The Dream on offense. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Walker Kimbrough. And here is Gray. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
She's carrying a lot of the load offensively, and normally that's good news for them.
Pass to Peters. Now here's Sheldon. Shot from the wing. Ooh, no luck on that one. And here the Dream. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Gray. Puts up a three. And Queen pulls it down. Now here's Sheldon. Gray defending. Yes, it's good.
Those are teammates who clearly know each other's moves very well.
Now Walker Kimbrough. Queen covering. And they're on the break. Here's Mrs. Incredible. Count it.
You have to have perfect timing to knock down the teardrop.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Here's Gray. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
And there's no better time, Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
Here's Queen. Nice D from Nia Coffey. The Dream on offense. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Terrific work to get in the shooter's face and then go straight to the boards for the rebound.
Pass to Marshall. Second shot opportunity. Misses the baby hook.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Back to Gray. Now Walker Kimbrough. Off target with the three. Now here's Sheldon. Tight defense on her. Queen with the screen.
Casey Sheldon nails the triple.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. And here is Gray. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now here's Mrs. Incredible. Queen covering. Inside.
Atlanta foul. Now school team. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your home team, Marshall. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so she makes both. Now here is Canada. Gray outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Pass to Mabry. Now here is Queen. Hartley outside. Shot clock at 5. Marina Mabry on the wing. She hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, things are finally coming together for them. The deficit's still pretty big, but at least they're moving in the right direction.
Yeah, and facing that kind of deficit, they're going about it the right way. They're getting aggressive on defense, getting stops, and then taking good care of the basketball at the other end.
At least now they're playing good basketball.
And the Dream call time here.
Canada with it. Jones outside. Pass to Gray. Knocks down the 3-ball.
What a find by Jones. Some high IQ basketball.
And here's Queen. Hartley outside. There's a screen. Right side Mabry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. No luck there, and miss number 3 against 12 tries. To the inside, Reiner. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line.
At the line for the Green, Brittany Griner. 1 shot.
One shot.
And that one misses.
Really, the moment Brittany Griner steps on the floor, she's impacting the game because as an opponent, you have to react to her physical abilities as well as her skill and her touch as a scorer.
Now here's Mabry. The tray. She makes her 9th shot of the game, and she has missed only 4.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
Pass to Jones. Howard. Right side, Canada. Now Hartley. Pass to Queen. Right side Mabry. 6 to shoot. Over Gray.
Mabry misses.
Here's Gray. Canada. She's guarded by Hartley. Jones outside. Gray drops in the tray.
It's been a humongous 4th quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove, and that triple has just been deadly.
Now here's Mabry. Screen by Charles. Takes the 3. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. Pass to Canada. Back to Gray. Reiner. Gray is screen. Now here's Griner. Guarded by Charles. And here is Gray. Nelson Adota with the rebound. Now here's Hartley. Out to the wing. Screen by Charles. Outside Mabry. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Marina Mabry.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Outside Canada. Gray outside. Back to Canada. To the wing, right side. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Honestly, when she hits from this area of the court, you might as well quit. It makes Griner almost impossible to stop. You just can't leave her out there.
Hartley outside. Pass to Mabry. Over Canada. Count that bucket.
Well, she's been a bright spot in what has otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Gray with it. Gray a screen. Now here's Griner. Guarded closely for three, Jordan Canada. That's good, and so Brittany Griner gets the assist.
Well, the arc isn't Canada's preferred shooting location, but she does have the touch to make it work.
Now here's Hartley, guarded by Canada. Pass to Nelson Adota. Back to Mabry. From downtown, cans it from downtown.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Here's Jones. Gray outside. Down low. Reiner. Good once again. That makes her 8 for 9 this game.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
They got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Now here's Hartley. Queen with the ball. Marina Mabry on the wing. 20 feet out. Hold the shot a little left, but the bounce goes her way.
This run really not doing them any good, coming as late as it has.
Yeah, but give them credit for showing the fight they're showing, Tim. It would have been real easy to just throw in the towel by now.
Yeah, but it's still going to be a loss probably.
Now here's Howard. Gray. Mabry covering. Reiner with the screen. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
3 points.
Showing great court awareness. Gray has a knack for making the right reads and pick and rolls.
Hartley outside. So no problem for Atlanta as they get the win. And this crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Boy, I mean, for us too, it was shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the type of win they had tonight.
And that'll wrap it up